So I'm gonna say something that's you know what I'm saying, that I got humbled in, right? So when I was in a relationship that I wasn't supposed to be in, right? One thing I realized, even though God did not want to show me in that manner, I still learned it through that manner. And one thing I learned was when I'm trying to correct somebody, I should not be belittling them. I'm not saying I do that anymore. And if I do, God's going to discipline me some more if I do it again. But during that time frame in my life, I used to think that I was giving people this great advice, that I was just telling them, oh yeah, I want to do that, I want to do this and that. But I never realized how much I belittled them as I tried to give them advice. Thing is, when you correcting somebody or when you're guiding somebody, you gotta do it in a humble manner. You gotta do it in a loving manner. When you're not doing it out of love and you're doing it out of this pain, frustration, anger, like, oh, they'll never get it type of correction, they probably not gonna change. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times too, you can't expect them to change instantly when you tell them something. A lot of times we try to give people this advice and expect them to change, right away. Like, man, did they not just hear what I said? It takes some time to process some things you say sometimes. But a lot of us, we get even more frustrated because we tell these people the same thing over and over again, but we don't change our attitude while we're telling them the thing. We don't change our motive behind it. We want them to change for some selfish reason instead of helping them see that there's a bigger picture behind what they're doing, that there's more to behind what they're doing, and things like that. And we need to do things that is pleasing to God. If we ever try to correct somebody so it can please us, our result might not be as what we want it to be. We might be a little disappointed. So just be humble when you correcting somebody. Just understand that you do not need to belittle somebody. You don't need to bring up their past, even though they might have done it over and over again. The Bible says forgive somebody over and over again. It says 7 times 7. So keep forgiving them. Keep being patient with them. You got to understand, only God's love can change somebody. Because it changed you, right? It's going to change that person too. But if you try to do it out of your own perverted version of love, don't be upset when things go left.